What's up, guys and gals? Hope everybody's having an awesome Friday. I know my Friday's pretty good. I just listen. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I have to. I have to just be able to just spew everything out. So, I wanted to get on here and again reiterate how I feel about what happened at the Capitol or whatever on January 6th. So I do not condemn what happened. I'm not. I have no problem with what happened. It's unfortunate, people lost their lives, but I don't. I'm not sitting here. I am not against what happened. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it was enough. I don't think it was enough. I mean, at some point, we need to let these politicians know that they can't just sell out, man. They can't just sell out and not do what's in our best interest, right? At some point, we have to let these politicians know that what they're doing is not okay, and that we the people need to put the fear of God in these politicians. We need to put the fear of God in them and let them know you don't get to just do whatever you want. That's not how this works. And we didn't do that, man. And you know what? I mean, the majority of you Republicans out there didn't do anything. You just cowered. You're just a bunch of cowards, man. You laid down, you cowered down, and you gave up. You just gave in. You're like, whatever, I'm going to, whatever. I'll just go home, whatever. Like, I mean, look, I'll never vote Republican again. Not until they start working for the people. I'll never vote Republican. I'm not going to vote Democrat, but I sure as hell ain't voting Republican. All them Republican senators and congressmen and women should be ashamed of themselves. You got Dan Crenshaw, and I don't give a shit. I'll say his name. I'll call him out. You got Dan Crenshaw on TV talking about that, oh, this is so wrong, and this is such a sad day for America. You know what? You're a sad-ass case for being a congressman. I'm ashamed that you're a U.S. congressman. You need to go sit your behind at home. You need to go sit your ass at home, dude. And you sold out, man. You sold out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you did. I don't care what you did. You sold out, dude. You should just go home and cower down and lay down like a little baby that you are, like a little pet that gets pet that you are, right? How fast you flip. How fast you flip. You know what I'm saying? You for months you talked about patriots, talk about, oh, you know what? You should just go sit down, dude. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you. I don't care. I'll call them out. Shouldn't even be a congressman in the U.S. All these congressmen and women, senators, men and women, all of them, man, Republican, Democrat, all ridiculous, man. All ridiculous. And we the people need to put the fear of God in these people. We need to let them know that they work for us, man. That we don't work for them. We're not slaves. They work for us. Right. And then they get on TV talking about, oh, the terrorists. This is a terrorist attack. This bullshit, man. For months, for 6 months straight, you got Black Lives Matter and Antifa out here running the streets, burning cities to the ground, killing cops, shooting cops in the head, beating people up, beating old people up, robbing stores, burning houses down, burning buildings down, yelling and chanting and screaming. And everybody reports, and all these everybody report. Well, what do you want them to do when they ain't being heard? When they haven't been heard for so long, for generations? When they haven't been heard, what do you want them to do? Well, what do you want us to do? We ain't being heard. All those people that went to the Capitol, they didn't get heard, right? 75 million people, they didn't get heard. They voted and they didn't get heard. But no, they're terrorists now. It flips, the hypocrisy and they flip, right? Black Lives Matter and Antifa burning shit to the ground, ruining communities and killing people, that's okay. That's all right. But as soon as the Republicans, right, or so-called Republicans, but as soon as these patriots go out to the Capitol and say, we ain't going to stand for this, this is ridiculous, we ain't standing for it, now it's terrorism. Now we're terrorists, right? And everybody's complaining about the cops letting these people. You want to know why the cops let them in? Do you want to know why? Because we're not violent. Because they didn't get violent, right? Now, Black Lives Matter, they're killing cops. They're intentionally shooting cops. They're intentionally burning things to the ground. So sure, it would have been a different game. It would have been a different game. That's my position on it. And I don't care. Nobody's got to agree with me. But I know where I stand. I know where I stand. I stand somewhere that when shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna fight when shit hits the fan. All you other Republicans, all you so-called wannabe Republicans, you guys are just gonna cower down and lay down and take it like little babies that you are. Just take it. So that's my 2 cents. That's how I feel about it. I won't be voting Republican. That's for damn sure. I'm not going to vote Republican until they can clean their shit up and start working for the people, right? Start working for the people. That's my take, man. That's my take on it. That's my take, and it'll continue to be my take. And I don't care. Listen, I don't care, man. I don't care who you are as a senator. I don't care who I liked in the past. If you cowered down when all that took place on January 6th, and you're talking about how all these people who went there to the Capitol to protest, and you're calling them terrorists, you're saying they're un-American, then you need to shut your mouth. You're un-American, and you're the problem. You're the problem. This country wasn't built on sunshine and rainbows, man. The country wasn't built on sunshine and rainbows, right? It just wasn't, right? It wasn't. That's not how this country was built. It wasn't built on sunshine and rainbows. And it's about that time. It's about that time that we have another moment in our history where the government thinks that they can be tyrannical, where the government thinks that they can rule us, they can take us over and not do things in our best interest. And I'll tell you what. You know, they should be scared, man. Everybody should just tread very light, man. I don't know why people aren't treading lightly. It's ridiculous. But this government, man, they need to be put in their place. This government needs to be put in their place. And we have these First Amendment and Second Amendment rights for a reason, right? We have the Second Amendment right, not so you can go hunting, not so you can put a cool scope on your gun, not so you can be like these famous people going out and getting guns and doing dumb shit to them, right? Putting glitter on them and painting them pink and purple and red and whatever. That's not what the Second Amendment is for. The Second Amendment was so that if the government becomes tyrannical and tries to overrule the people, we have a means of defending ourselves, right? We have a means of defending ourselves. I tell you what, man, it's good. I believe it might get worse before it gets better. I do believe it will get better. I do believe that, but I do believe that it will get worse before it gets better. That's my 2 cents. I know everybody already probably knows what my 2 cents is, but that's my 2 cents. I fucking love this country. I fucking love America. I love all you motherfuckers, and I hope that you guys have an awesome fucking Friday.